script writing. Like they paired us in groups and allowed us to brainstorm together and to bring up a script. And he gave us, it was an assignment. He gave us, on a topic, 72 hours. We should bring up ideas and bring up a script so that we should.
Okay. That's very great. That's very great. At least you can remember on Wednesday. On Wednesday we had Amaka, who taught us script, right? Right? So tell us, what can you remember for Tuesday?
I think on Tuesday we learned about continuation of and he further explained the assignments he gave us about above the line characters, cast, and then the below the line, and also he gave us an assignment that we should brainstorm, which we ended up presenting on Wednesday.
Fantastic. 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 Can you give us a recap, Ma, of your experience at the excursion?
So about the excursion, I was opportune to have a experience like a train ride, and I actually saw the proper view of Lagos in an exceptional way, and I was also opportune to see the ancient, like the way they do those days. So what else? And I was opportune to see different artworks that were so mind-blowing.
Wow. Mind-blowing artworks. Seeing the sights and sounds of Lagos State. Sir. What question should I ask you now? Or you just want to answer yourself? Let us be very precise. Madam Stella Ijoma Ona taught you some things on communication. Can you tell us a little of what she taught you?
Miss Stella Ojoma taught us how to, Mrs. Stella Ojoma taught us how to properly communicate and talk in front of the camera, and how to boost our confidence level in front of the camera.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you. Because you were...
Mrs. Stella taught us how to properly build confidence to be able to talk in front of the camera, and how to be clear in our message on what we are communicating in front of the camera as a media person.
Fantastic. So, with these few words of ours, we can comfortably say that everyone in the class can still remember what happened last week, right? So as we jump into the new week, which is going to be, we're going to be having a lot of practical work. So right now we will be having a very special personality speak to us. You've always seen him. I know sometimes you wonder, who is this man? Sometimes you're asking yourself, when is he going to come up? Let's even know what he wants to say. Even me, I want to hear from him. Would you like to hear from him? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sister, can you tell me a little of what I taught you in that room that day at the Red Restaurant?
Okay. You taught us how to act, like the charisma, the let me see again. I can't really recall, but it's my notes out. How to courage, charisma, and one other word, aura. And you told us the difference between the three and how courage and aura can be mistaken for each other.
All right. Sir, I remember I saw you at the gallery, right? Nike Art Gallery. And at some point, the owner of the gallery came up. Can you remember? And she said a lot of inspiring things. Can you tell us at least 3 inspiring things that she said?
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, she said a lot about art and culture. So, she was trying to encourage us and promote us regarding to art and culture, saying that is a very, very productive one, whereby you make a lot of money if we involve in art and culture, that she travels to different countries and draw for them. And she even brought a picture, which she said is about 2 million. So with that, knowing that we can use some kind of stuff like waste products and different things we feel that are not useful to create art, that it can give us money. So I believe that's the little I can remember.
Wow. Wow, that was a very wonderful recap. Wasn't it? He was there. I saw him. Actually, if any of the agency's representative shows up now and says, okay, who was there at the Nike? We saw a picture posted. I'll just call you. In less than 1 minute, you can explain everything, because he just did. You know, how to empower yourself financially, the value of what art is. People might think you are not a serious person, but you're a very serious person. When you got into that gallery, you saw that it's not beans. To create all those work is a lot of work, a lot of creativity. I want to believe all of us were inspired when we got in there. I was inspired myself. I said to myself, I will have to start visiting galleries more often than I used to, because I saw much more things. I saw how she could use waste, charcoal, to create something. Meaning, if you get home, like for us filmmakers, if you come to my house, I have a box where I keep my old clothes. Sometimes people say to me, why don't you want to trash them? I say to them, because I will use them one day as costumes. You might just want to do one content, create a content, and that's when you remember that your dad's old camera can work as prop. That's when you remember that old biro that you've eaten the head will work. That's when you remember that your mom's old wig. It's a very, very important property. For a creative person, nothing is basically a waste. You can create anything from everything. Actually, for me, I get inspired by nothing. Just looking at nothing, I begin to find something. Yes. Because when someone says to you, there is nothing there, In TV Yard, we have a slogan in TV Yard. When we started, it sounded like a joke. Then we always say TV Yard, Media Limited, when you see impossible, we see I am possible. So the difference between you and I is you don't see the little hyphen on top. You see the difference, right? So you see impossible, I am, Possible. That's what you see, impossible, right? I see I, a little, M, space, Possible. I am possible. You see the difference, right? I will always say to you guys, there's only one reason you're here. There's only one reason you are not in your room at home. There's only one reason you are in Lagos in a cool hotel. Not to just have fun, not just to meet people. There's every possibility that the people you've met here, you don't even like their faces. Am I lying? It's possible. But you are here for a reason. For you to understand that you can be an agent of change. You can be an agent of change. When you get home and your friends are saying, Mama, which kind of rubbish be this? No, you're telling them, wait. Don't you think we can make money out of this rubbish? Let's create a content on this rubbish and post it positively. The mindset must be very positive. Imagine the man that created I'm Rich. You go to church, after some time, a later generation started saying, when you say to somebody says, please, can I have like 500? The person says, my brother, sorry, I can't, I'm very rich. And you're like, you're very rich and you don't have money. You can't give me 500 naira. And you're telling me you're very rich. The person is trying to sit on a positive mindset. Right? It's not that, what being rich does not mean you must have $1 billion in your account. What is poor? While I was in my year 1, someone taught us poor. P-O-O-R. Have you ever heard of that before? People overlooking opportunities rapidly. Have you heard that before? Poor. Meaning that poverty is a mindset. Poverty is not because you don't have money. Are we there? Are we there? Poverty is a mindset. Did you hear the story of, what's his name again? Elon Musk. Is it Musk? You've heard his story, Abi? There are a lot of people out there that started as what you will call poor. From the slums, they were, Oh, he was never poor. Yeah, thank you very much for correcting me. But I'm just trying to make you understand. When I went through his documentary online, I saw that the dad was abusing the mom, all the beautiful stories. They would have given up. That's all I'm trying to say. They would have given up. There are a lot of people out there. They made up their minds that they will become a somebody, and not just being a somebody, affect the world positively. I was watching this movie, I think Godfather, and Al Pacino came out at the veranda and saw this balloon aircraft written, "Rule your world." Is a slogan for Glow. When Glow came in, their slogan was, "Rule your world." Meaning that you, as an individual, you have a world that you control. You have a world that you control. And nobody will rule your world for you. Nobody will rule your world for you. You owe yourself the responsibility to build and rule your world and bring the change that you want your world to showcase. Someone developed this bottled water. Someone developed this. Someone developed this plate. Someone developed this sweet. What have you developed? What have you created? Do you sometimes sit down and ask yourself that question? As simple as hairstyle. As simple as hairstyle. Someone created the hairstyle you're wearing today. Growing up, it was Simbi. Do you know that one that we call Simbi? Split it and fold it this way. Simbi. Then it came from the book, one Macmillan book, Obi and Simbi. Oh, Ali and Simbi. Thank you very much. Oh, this guy, you have an old blood running inside of you. Ali and Simbi. And today, that hairstyle is, look at her own hairstyle. So nice. Look at her hair. Beautiful. Look at hers. Very short and cute. Look at hers. Look at hers. Look at his. Look at. People just wake up now and create something. So, remember, when you leave here, remember to rule your world. Remember to rule your world. All right? So right now we want to welcome a man of timber and caliber. Have you heard of timber and caliber? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome Dr. Sam.
So, good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, so you've been here for a week, yes? So why did we bring you here? The way you understand it. Who will answer? Maybe two people. I have some people whose names I now know. So they should be on notice that I may summon them. Yes? Nobody knows why we're here. I think she wants to say something.
Good morning, sir. We are here to learn and to be empowered by all the sponsors.
You're being very nice. Okay. You want to make the sponsors happy.
Good morning, sir. We are here to learn how to be an ambassador for health. Yes.
Good. I think she raised her hand. There's no need to repeat what somebody has said. You don't score any points for that.
Okay, good morning, sir. Okay, we are here to be a change agent to the society we find ourselves, and we are here to be an advocate to promote societal norms, the good part of societal norms, and also AIDS, HIV prevention, and all of that.
Why are you all talking and not listening?
Okay, so we are also here to be a better influencer, not the other part, because the other part is just influencing any other thing. So we are influencing the right perspective in social development and also economic development.
So, should we stop? Or there are more views? You've changed your mind.
Well, we're here to learn content creating, and not only to learn it, but to learn how to use it and impact society positively.
The last one. You've changed your mind. You're free to change your mind. Yes?
We are here to be equipped with digital equipment and to use them to impact society when we live here.
Okay, all correct answers. But my own version is that you're here to change the world. Full stop. But it's not easy to do. So anyway, this week in Abuja and elsewhere, they are doing World AIDS Day activities. I think tomorrow is dedicated to adolescents and young people, and the World AIDS Day proper is, I think, 1st December. So this is the presentation, or parts of it, I've removed some of it, that they will be delivering tomorrow. But I got permission from Dr. James Aneni, who is in charge of HIV prevention at NACA, to show you some of it, the less boring parts of it today. So you can see the date is tomorrow's date, not today. So yay! You've suddenly become very important. So what's the issue with HIV? So can you move to the next slide, if it will agree to move? So ignore the chart on the left. I think all of you went to secondary school and you looked at bar charts, okay? But sometimes people find all these things complicated. What can you see here? So these are to 19-year-olds. What do you see? What? So one person who wants to change the world should answer. Who? Yes. When you see a chart, take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Yes. What do you see in this chart? All of it. Summarize all of it.
All of it?
Yes, not this one. Forget about the one on the left, the one on the right. Okay, wait. Do you know what prevalence means? No. No? It's just how common something is. So up there is 3.1%, okay, which is, of course, more than 0.1. So now go on.
Okay, so from this chart, the age range of adolescents, the prevalence of HIV in 15-year-olds to 29-year-olds is less than, as obvious as it is, it's less than the ones in like the mid-40s.
Okay. Yes, but you know there's a difference between men and women. Can you see?
Yes,
Okay. Any other person? So you want to create content, but you have to understand certain things in the background. You may never say them, but if you understand them, it helps you in your content creation. No whispering at the back. Either take the microphone or not.
Or like...
You're like what?
So it's saying that we have more HIV patients in the female more than the male.
Okay. What else that concerns you as a young person?
It is higher within the
as
younger.
You grow older.
Yeah,
So
it
as
gets
people
higher.
grow older,
increases.
They're more likely to have HIV. Yes? Is that clear enough?
Yeah. I also think being young just means it's the best time to prevent it.
Okay, excellent. So being young, he says, is the best time to prevent it. I think I should sit down because that was all I was going to say. But so the point is, what we are trying to do, this person, these people, were once here, okay? And now they've made choices and all sorts of things. That means as they've grown older, they've been exposed to more and more risk of HIV, and so by the time they get here, they now have many more people have HIV than when they were teenagers. Okay? Can you move this slide? Okay, so this part deals with condoms, and this part deals with knowledge of HIV. So what has happened, this was in 2018, and this is now, much fewer people know about HIV than before. The knowledge, the proper, complete knowledge of HIV, how it's transmitted, and all sorts of things has dropped. This is a very frightening drop. So you're going to help to solve all these problems. Next, this side is condoms. People using condoms. You expect that condom use should increase, but it's not increasing after 6 years. Can you move this slide? Okay, so the general impression is all young people are just having sex left, right, and center. Is it true? Yes? Yes. Okay, so these are teenagers, and it says 27% of, so about 1/4 of 15 to 19-year-old females have ever had sex. Among the males, it's less, 15%. You're smiling. Why are you smiling? Is that too much or too small?
Too much.
It's too small. You think it should be more than that? Too much sex? They shouldn't be having sex at all. Yes? If you say so. Okay. And then, of course, by the time the women get to 25 to 29, almost all of them have. While the men are still, they are still inactive, they are still learning. Okay, this is ever had sex, so not having sex every day. Okay, but it turns out that, you see, this 27 is almost 2 times 15 years. So there's a big difference between men and women. But if you remove marriage, so if you remove all the teenagers who are married, there's no difference. Okay, and now it's just about 10%. So it's no longer 27%. It's now just about 10%. And there's no difference between the male and the female. And even when they get older, you see 20 to 24, 47 versus 76, the men are really slow right here. But it's again, seems to be because of marriage, because here, the difference is very small. Okay? So part of this diagram is to say, maybe we don't talk too much about abstinence, but abstinence seems to be helping. Can you go back to the previous slide? The previous one. So maybe it's the abstinence that is keeping the prevalence low, yes? So these 10 to 14-year-olds likely got it from vertical transmission, that is from their mother-to-child transmission, yes? And there's no difference between here and there. So it looks reasonable that the young people are not having the sex, yes? Even though the impression is that they are all over. I don't know why you're smiling so happily. Okay, so let's move on. Next. Next again. Okay, so now there are many perceptions about HIV. One is that people have HIV because they are poor. Have you heard that? Yes, have you heard it before? But this is from a national survey, and it shows that poor people have the lowest prevalence of HIV. Okay? And it is the rich people. Sorry, this is education. Okay. That uneducated people have the lowest prevalence of HIV, and then educated people like yourselves, when they give you education, you now go and, especially the women, they go and start. So that's no education for women, no education. They become educated, they've got more HIV. The women become educated even primary school. So why do you think that's happening? Let's look at the next one. The next one is about, the next one is about poverty. So poor men, too poor to have HIV, they get rich, HIV. Poor women, too poor to have HIV, they get rich and they buy it or something. What do you think is happening? Okay, let's try here, yes?
There is a saying that when there is money, people like to explore. So maybe the poor people, they don't have the money to explore the type of things they want. But once the money comes, they will eat anything eatable.
Do you agree?
I want to ask question like, but those people that are rapers, I thought, are they rich? They are poor now, so they say that raping is high in the society, so being...
So what's your source of information that rape...
Like poor people do it more.
Where? Where is your... I've shown you my evidence from a survey. Where is your own?
You know, rich men nowadays, they only what they are concerned about is their money, and they base on... Yeah, they need more money, but they don't care about... It's the women that will not be chasing after them. And they'll be... But it's poor people in the men that do it more.
Where is your evidence?
My evidence. My evidence. When they said that raping was very high in the society, so...
Where? Who said? Based on what?
From what they taught us in school.
So, you remember I said to you the other day, please don't talk about, let's avoid health issues because it's technical and you have to get the information correct. Otherwise, you're dishing out wrong information. And when you now want to correct that information, some of the people you dished it out to will not see the correction. Okay? So, what you've said, please don't say it again. Okay, because you heard somebody say. Okay? All right. Now, what do you think about polygamy and HIV? You don't know what to say, but you laughed, so you must have something to say. Why did you laugh?
So, like, sir, the main question again, like, what do I think?
What do you think? Do you think polygamy will lead to more HIV?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Why?
Because imagine I have like 3 wives now. So, can you hear me? So a man has 3 wives. So he has HIV. Yeah, yeah. So let me see. No, it's just this way. One of the wife has HIV.
Why is the wife has it?
Because most of them cheat. Feel me? Yeah. Yes, now. It's a normal thing for girls. Yeah. Yes, now. So it's just this way.
Okay, so you do have to be careful about making blanket statements. Okay, if you produce content and then it turns out that your content has things that are not correct, it spoils your name, and eventually people just, who said that? Him. Forget it. Okay? So you all feel that polygamy will lead to more HIV? Not particularly. It depends. Okay, so let's see what this national survey says. Next. So, these are women who have co-wives. So they're in a polygamous, they've got less HIV. The women, single women, one wife, more HIV. not married, plenty HIV. Okay? Then you come to the men, one wife, sorry, many wives, two or more wives, one wife, not married. So what do you think? Polygamy is protective? Huh?
To me, it's infidelity that increase the HIV.
So it's
in
infidelity?
Yes, not polygamy.
Not polygamy.
Because if you have a wife already and you want to have a second wife, before you go into the marriage, you can get yourself tested before the marriage. But like a man that has a one wife that wants to go outside to cheat can just meet a random girl and want to have something to do with the person without having tested.
So these people are cheating. And these ones are cheating. But these ones don't have anybody to cheat. They are the ones doing they are the ones. Okay, so these three things that I've shown you are just to say that there are many assumptions. But when you really go to look for the evidence of what actually happens, those assumptions may not be valid. Okay? And you've heard from your colleagues, Googling. I think maybe I will find a clip about Googling. It can be helpful, it can also be dangerous. Okay? So don't just Google something, see it, and carry it and start running. You have to do a lot of additional research to make sure that what you're seeing is actually true. So let's move to the next slide and see what's on the next slide. Okay, so this slide is very busy, but it's all about mass media, who is reading newspapers, who is listening to radio, and who is watching television. So over there, only 5% of young people read newspaper. 5%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 100. Does that sound reasonable? No? You think more should be reading? That 5% includes you. You're there. You don't read newspaper. That's what they are saying. Do you? Okay. Now, just about 1/3, this is young people, and then for older people, it's up to 50%, listen to radio. Do you listen? Some listen, some don't, but it's only 1/3 that listen to radio. And then television is around 40 to 50%. And then any of these three is about 50 to 60%. What does that mean for you? Yes?
It means we spend more time on other media than TV or radio and newspapers, like our phones.
Your phones. Okay. You believe you spend time on your phones. Yes? You agree?
It means like digital media is taking over.
Digital media has taken over. You're nodding your head. You agree? You agree. Everyone agrees digital media has taken over. Okay. Well, my own message from this is that if I produce content, then if I want to reach everyone, I can't do mass media alone. I can't do it because, as you can see here, even if you combine all three, it's still 50 to 60%. And part of your audience includes older people as well, but even there, it's 50 to 60%. Okay, so that means we have to look for other ways we have to do this, but also look for other ways to share information to make sure it reaches everybody. Now, digital media, everybody's on the internet. Next slide, as if I knew. This is internet. First of all, only 3 or 4% use a computer. Okay? 40 to maybe 60% use a phone, but less than 20% use the internet. You don't believe? Where are those my internet friends? You're all silent. So what is happening is you've got a bias. You're looking at everybody around you, okay, in your own little space, and you feel what you're seeing applies to everybody. So these are 15 to 17-year-old women. Only 11% use the internet at least once a week. And even when you get to 20 to 24-year-olds, it's just about 1/3, even of the men, use the internet at least once a week. So, what does that mean? Yeah?
It means that even though men and women have phones, most of them don't spend time on the internet. They're either playing games or doing something else.
Maybe they don't have smartphones. Maybe they have, what do they call it? YAM phones, just ordinary phones. And they send text messages or make phone calls. They are not necessarily playing games. Okay? So the point is, mass media plus internet still may not be enough to make sure. Remember, you want to change the world, or you want to change Nigeria. So you've got to make sure the message gets to everyone. Okay? So you remember on the first, was it the first or the second day, or sometime last week, when you were taught about audience and messaging, the man who was lying down, drank Coke and ran, but others saw running, drank Coke and collapsed. Okay? So we have to be clear about who is our audience, how do they normally interact and receive information, and then how are we going to deliver that information to them. Let's see what's on the next slide. Okay, what am I going to do with this slide now? Okay, so do you remember when, I think it was on the first day or the second day, you were asked to produce some 72 hours, okay? Now, all of you produced something where somebody was in trouble, yes? Was there any group that didn't do that? No? Okay, either they had unprotected sex, they were afraid they were going to have HIV or something like that. Now, the way that, and then you were trying to solve their problem after they had gotten into a problem. Now, that's the equivalent of this diagram. That we are trying to help somebody when they are close to falling off the edge of the cliff. And so we want to give them a parachute. Okay? There's nothing else. So the person already has problem, go and do HIV test. It's already this one, go and do that. But what we are trying to achieve is something else. Next slide. So this is just one road with parachutes. But what we are trying to achieve is something different. Go further up the road where there is a junction, away from the cliff edge. And then equip the young people, many more messages, with toolkits to help them navigate all the complexities and difficulties and challenges in life. Okay, and that's the alternative route. So you don't need to sell them parachutes. You need to be telling someone, oh, sorry, cheya, and so on and so forth. That's what you are, this person. Okay? Talking to everyone to help the young people move somewhere else. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's move. So we talked of empowering young people. So this empowerment means, first of all, you have to change. For instance, you were coming late before, but now I see you come early. Yeah? Yes? You agree? Okay. So it's really important that you are the first person to change, because there's the assumption that you're enjoying yourself, you're young people and so on, but the youngness expires. Okay? After some time, it expires. And if you haven't used the opportunity to be empowered when the opportunities present themselves, then you will be going into adulthood not adequately prepared. And I can tell you that life is difficult. You will soon find out. So now, as you're empowered, you should influence other individuals around you, okay, your friends and so on. Now, as you grow older, now you are young people in the family, children and so on, but as you grow older, you will eventually become the heads of your own nuclear and extended families. You should influence things there, now and then, okay? And then, of course, some people are going to be politicians, even if you're not a politician. As an adult, you contribute to society at different levels. It might even be in your local community group, in your workplace, and so on. Or it could be as a governor or as a president. What you are hoping to do is, as you are empowered and you empower other people and you grow older, those things that you think would make the society better for young people, will make the society better in terms of ending HIV and AIDS, you will help to influence them. Okay? Now, let's go to the boring parts now. So the strategy, you just have to hear this. So let's look at the goal and the objectives. Next. So the goal is the holistic well-being. So it's not just health. It's the full well-being. Spirit, body, mind, soul, everything. Okay, the full package for adolescents and young people, so that you can remain healthy and free from HIV. That's the goal. Now, the goal is far away there, but the immediate things we would like to achieve, one, is to empower young people with agency. Now, agency simply means you're able to do something, you're able to influence something, okay? So when you say agent, agency, so it's to have the agency, the ability, the capability, the capacity to do something, okay? And that something is to make choices that will help you to thrive and remain healthy and HIV free. So thrive means really do well. It's not just about HIV. It's not just about health. That you're really doing well in whatever you decide to do, whatever positive thing you decide to do. And then to empower what we can call guardians, so your parents, the teachers who are, shall we say, guardians of your intellect, and then the faith leaders, maybe guardians of your soul, to support the development of adolescents. And then the third one, so here we're dealing with individuals or groups of individuals, but here we want the whole of the society. That's the health sector, the education sector, labor, employment, digital economy, all those ministries and parts of government and private sector, to all agree to do something concrete to create an enabling environment for young people to be empowered. So not by mouth, not, just saying things, actually doing things that will empower young people. So we usually convert this sort of thing to what is called a theory of change. So it's a way of saying the change you want to see, how will it come about? So we say if adolescents and young people are empowered with knowledge, you're the ones doing the empowering, with knowledge, with positive attitudes and skills. You will do some of the skills and others will do some of the skills. And if they are guardians, so all those ones, and other influential members of society, and I'll show you who those are, support their development, And if the various sectors work together to support your development, then we expect the adolescents and young people will have agency, okay? You will be able to, you will have the capability, you can. I think there was a time they used to say, yes, we can, okay? You can make choices to be well, healthy, and HIV-free, okay? All right, let's move. Let's move again. Okay, go back. So now I told you about groups of people. The first one are 10 to 24-year-old adolescents and young people. The other groups, you've met them, they are the guardians. Then we have the influencers, okay? The influencers, that's one of the influencers. See him there, Dr. Charles, Don Charles is an influencer. And of course, Chooks is an influencer, and Mr. Paul Vicks, they are all influencers, yes? And then you met Ambassador Mercy, yes? You remember, on, was it Monday or Tuesday? So they are radio and TV personalities, actors and actresses, musicians, and social media people. You will be creating content directed at them, okay? So apart from content for young people, content for guardians, you create content, message for them. And then the political leaders, the traditional ones, and then the politicians. So we're not just saying politicians, we're saying politicians in the legislature, okay? Because they create laws, and then politicians in the executive arm of government. And the content for each of them will be different, the delivery platform will be different, and you should consider that every meeting, anywhere that any group of Nigerians meet, is an opportunity for your content to be delivered. So next. So for the young people, what do we want to tell them? First, the young people are in school. Some of them are not in school. Some are in urban areas, some are in rural areas. The ones in the rural areas mostly don't have phone, don't have internet, may not have television, and so on and so forth. But you have to think about how the content that is created will reach them, okay? And these are the thematic areas: value systems, aspirations, peer pressure, respect, responsibility, positive attitudes, participation, decision-making, and leadership, okay? Those are the thematic areas that you would focus on, in addition to health and HIV. But I'm not big on that, because before you come to health and HIV, you have these things, okay? And you're probably not going to be telling, remember, this is for 10 to 24-year-olds, so you're probably not talking to a 10-year-old necessarily too much about HIV and health. It will be swimming in their head. But if you talk to them about their friends and behaving themselves correctly, they would understand. So the guardians, usually I'm sure you've heard before, we would say, let's talk to parents about HIV or health so that they can talk to their children, yes? But this time, the emphasis is not that. The emphasis is how can, and I think some of you discussed it previously, how can we improve parent-child communication to help the parents to understand how children think? Have you? Sir Victor, you agree? Deal with those child abuse things we were discussing, okay? And also help children to understand their parents and to build trust, because one of the biggest protections from negative peer pressure are actually good parents. They can help them deal with negative peer pressure. But if the child is not able to confide in the parents, then they are at the mercy of whoever is out there. Do you agree? Okay. So that's the idea. It's not to go and tell parents, this is HIV, tell your children. No, you want to help parents to have better relationships with their children. That's you. So you see why it's changing the world. Then for teachers, they should be able, there's a whole curriculum on health and well-being. one of the things we hope you will do is create content that the Ministry of Education will give to all schools to be used in this curriculum as resource material. So if your content is good enough, then suddenly you will be in every school in the country, not just in Abuja or Lagos. And then faith leaders, to help them, to remind them to pay some attention to fostering positive attitudes and values among young people, and also helping the parents in their relationship with their children. Next, then the influencers. So the influencers might think we want to talk to them about HIV. No, we'll talk to them about it anyway. But what we want you to tell the influencers in your content is the young people, we the young people are watching what you say and what you do. Can you please be positive role models? Do you think they will do it? How they build their brand.
People have built their brands around talking negatively. So like trying to revise that might be a hassle, it might be a hard job. No, we don't surrender. Of course, we still try. Yes.
So we would try to, yes, so we agree that negative content sells everywhere, okay? Even the normal TV stations. Have you ever seen good news as breaking news? Huh? It's always bad news that is breaking news. There's an earthquake, this one has happened, that one has happened. But if you don't sow a seed, how will you know which one will grow? So yes, we'll create this content. But you remember we talked of what the various sectors will do. So one of your tasks then, because you're also going to eventually become members of Actors Guild, maybe the president or something, maybe you should also think, how can we make positive content to sell? Okay? How can we encourage people to produce positive content because the positive content will sell? Can I tell you one way that positive content will sell? Assuming you were the only people in Nigeria, every Nigerian is here, and you now decide that you're not going to watch or listen to or buy negative content. You will only do positive, you will only spend your money on positive content. What do you think will happen?
The country will start growing positively because everybody has already chose to just only give an ear to positive news and comments.
So those who produce the content will shift and start producing positive content, yes?
Yes.
Because the negative content doesn't sell.
Doesn't sell.
Okay, so if you are you can sit. So you are the young people. You've changed, you. So no negative content, no watching poor rapists, no, what's his own, women cheating. So when they show those programs about people cheating, I think there's a program like that, cheaters, you don't bother watching it. There will be no more cheaters program, isn't it? So that's an example. Next. And then for the traditional leaders, many times we think our sociocultural norms and practices are negative, but there are a lot of positive ones. And we hope that through the content we produce, the traditional leaders and gatekeepers would promote those social and cultural things that will empower AYPs, adolescents, and young people. Then for the politicians, I've already told you, we create content because they produce laws, and would like them to produce or create laws or enact laws that are helpful to young people. And then the executives, the executive arm of government, comes up with all sorts of programs. We would like them to come up with genuine programs that will make a lot of difference to a lot of people, and not just programs that are to spend money. Okay? All right, so we are getting to the end of all of this. Next. Yeah. So the full presentation has much more, but I think this is enough. So what's the summary of it? One is that there are many assumptions which may not be valid, and we do have to be careful about the information that we are putting out there to make sure it's correct. Because misinformation, one, it's harmful to people, but also it destroys our credibility when we are associated with information that is not correct. Secondly, not everyone is on the internet, and not everyone can be reached through one media or the other. And so we have to be mindful of that. And then we've got 4 groups of individuals to create content for: adolescents and young people from 10 years of age to 24, their guardians, which are their parents, their teachers, and faith leaders, influencers, who are actors, actresses, musicians, TV, radio, and social media personalities, and then political leaders, who may be traditional leaders or what is known as gatekeepers, and then the politicians in the executive and the legislative arm. I'm emphasizing these things because, as you've heard me, the content for each group varies. Okay? All right. Any questions? None. Excellent. That means, I believe it doesn't mean that nothing entered. I guess it entered very well. All right. Thank you. Chuks, over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, another round of applause. Clap like you love what you heard. Wow. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something. You learned something, right? Good. And when you get back to your various rooms, homes, you can still give more attention to it, research more on what you've heard. The next in line is one person you've always heard from, and I believe you love this person. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Mrs. Ijoma Stella Honor. Please keep clapping as she comes. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for clapping for me. Good morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Did you? No? Somebody said no. Yesterday you had a lot of time to rest, didn't you? Well, we were tempted to give you a task yesterday evening, but we said, let's allow you to sleep well, rest well, and enjoy yourselves. So good morning once again, and I'm happy to be here with you, and I hope you're happy to be here too. Today we'll be doing a more practical work. On Saturday, we went for excursions, right? And we visited quite a number of places, and we took a lot of videos and pictures. And yesterday, I saw what somebody posted on the group's platform, where they showed, it was an edited video though, with graphics. So I want to comment, I don't know who did that. So somebody gave an attempt to that. Who was that? That's you. Okay, so please a round of applause for him. Okay, so yes, So that was unguarded content. And then you can see what he's been able to produce. So what we are going to do today is to guide you. Guide you, because you have a lot of materials in your phones. I believe so, right? Please, this place is distracted. I think you people are talking a lot. Mr. Chooks, is it possible we rearrange the sitting arrangement? Rather than them looking as if we're in a class, can we rearrange so that they can be in clusters? Is it possible? It's not possible. Because in trying to do a group work, people need to work together. Except you're going to turn your seats to face each other, right? Is it possible? It's possible. Let me send something to you on the group's platform so that we can look at it together.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Took the honeys, getting money, playing niggas like dummies. You gotta run up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
Can we open it? Can you see what is on the platform? Are we there? Your network is bad. So, how many persons have opened it? How many persons? 1 person, 2, 3, 4. Let me just see your hands, please, so that we can move on. I've been signaled that I have 25 minutes, so I want to use 25 minutes to achieve this session. So, how many persons have seen it? Please raise your hands so that I'll know the people I'm working with. So, Aisha, have you opened it? You don't have Microsoft Word? Not Canva. I mean Microsoft Word. Or do I copy it and paste? Hold on. Okay, let's go back again on the platform and look at it. Have you seen it? I copied and pasted. Can we see it? Okay, so please go through with me now. So on Saturday, we recorded a lot of content that is yet to be produced, okay? So if you can go through with me, I said it's an excursion task. Write a 1-minute script on the following. Not more than 100 words. Just write, okay? Just write. Write something. It's not like something, it's not, I'm not expecting a perfect script, but just express yourself. in 1 minute, not more than 100 words. So when you submit the script, I will vet and then send back to you so that you can use it and produce your content. So some of the things that we will be producing is, 1, to prepare a short video describing your experience at the National Museum. Are we paying attention? To not being assigned to anybody yet, we're going to assign people to do each thing. So while I'm talking, while I'm listing out these topics, just be having a mental picture of what you may be creating, okay? What you'll be doing with your video content. So the essence, basically, is to bring you up to speed on how to edit your content, on how to create your content, okay? On how to script your content, on how to narrate your content, on how to use graphics, text, to create your content, on how to use sound, natural sound, ambient sound to create content. So all content must not come with voicing, music. Some can come with natural ambience sound. So let's go through again. So the second one is tell a story, a short story, highlighting the historical monuments. What's that? Okay, is that my script? You're projecting. Okay, there is an updated one. I have an updated one though, but, oh, okay. So you tell a story, a short story, highlighting the historical monuments you saw at the museum. I'm sure you saw a lot of historical monuments, right? Good. So somebody is going to write a short story highlighting those. Then the second one is that you're going to tell a group of young enthusiasts about the state car in which General Murtala Mohammed was murdered. So somebody is going to do a short documentary about that car that we saw. Okay? We all saw it. I'm sure some people took videos and pictures, right, of the car. So tell your friends in school about the journey of traditional life cycle at the National Museum. So while we entered there, the guard that took us in was telling us about the cycle of life. Okay? Are we together? Are we confused at any point? Okay, so you respond now as if you're understanding me. Okay, so these were the things you experienced. These were actually the things you experienced. So this information, they are not coming from outside the blues. It's something you saw, you experienced. So another one is that we are going to talk about my culture, my heritage. This place docks the memory of Nigeria. That's talking about the National Museum. A historic display and documentation of the beauty of our diversity. Okay? We have come to witness right now is going to come in form of graphics. And then you place it on top of your videos, you use music, and then you use transitions to do that, okay? Then, the next one is, what is your experience riding on a train for the first time? I'm sure that many of us, that was our first time riding a train, right? You're saying no. Is that your first time? That's not your first time. But I'm sure there are many people here. It's their first time riding a train. Okay, so somebody is going to tell me, I don't know, did any of us take videos while we were in train or while we tried to enter the train and all that? Good. So somebody is going to do that. Then, tell your friends what attracted you most while you are at the train station and watching through the window of the train. So, I'm sure that, I think I saw some people taking videos while the train was moving. Right? Who did? We did, right? Okay, so I'm very happy that before we left in the morning, we prepped ourselves about what we are going to see and how we are going to take beautiful videos and content. And I hope we did well with that. So, somebody is going to tell us the views that they saw while the train was riding. So we are now making a lot of stories and content around the train ride. Okay? Then, describe the natural ambience of the National Theatre. What do you like most about the National Theatre? So we went to the National Theatre, right? So the ambient, though we could not enter inside the National Theatre, but we were outside. We took pictures, you know, with different postures and all that, okay? And then we looked at the natural ambience there. So your face gives me some kind of encouragement. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to write about the National Theatre. We're going to produce a video, just 1 minute video, everything 1 minute, okay? So, now, we walked under the sun a lot that day. We were walking and people were sweating and people were going around doing one thing or the other. So, tell us what it felt like and why you endured. So if you don't have videos of us walking under the sun, I can provide. Because I took us while we were walking, while people were walking under the sun, I took some of the pictures, okay? And videos. So if you're the one who is going to handle that, I'm going to show you. Okay. Now, tell young people what you saw at Nike's art gallery. So this one is wide. I'm not targeting any particular topic now. So if you're the one who is going to do this, you will now tell us what you saw at Nike's gallery in detail. So this time is going to come with a voice, with music, or whatever else that we can add. Now, what is your understanding about Nigeria's culture and art? Okay? So you do a little research. What do you understand by our culture and our art with your experience at the museum and your experience at Nike's art gallery? Tell young people why they should embrace art. Why do you think young people should embrace art? So you heard them talk about one artwork costing up to 2 million, 4 million, and all that. 50 million. So somebody is going to write a short script for us why young people should embrace art. Then you will also tell a story on different arts of expressions you witnessed at Nike's art gallery. You saw different types of work. Okay, so I'm sure that, okay, do you have an idea? When you see an artwork, do you know what it is made of? Give me an example.
Empty cans.
Empty cans, they are recycled products. Okay, so when you see oil on canvas, you know what an oil on canvas is? You know the different genres of art. Like if you see acrylics, good. And then you see mixed media, most beautiful. Thank you very much. So somebody who has an idea of this type, different types of art expression that they witnessed at Nike's art gallery. So you're going to mention them and then show us the pictures. So now, dancing is a form of art. Dancing. So did you dance? Did anybody dance? Did anybody got your video dancing? Okay. So somebody is going to do something on dance. So you at the Nike's art gallery, you tell us more about that. Why you had to dance and how you think dance and art could go together. So basically what I am trying to do is to ignite your creativity. That's your creative writing skills. So that when you see a bottle like this, you can write a story around this bottle. So that is creative writing. So basically, this number 4 will be talking about Canva. We're going to use Canva graphics to do this group 4 work. Okay? So it's going to be more of graphics, text graphics, and images that we have on our phones and videos. So the first one is, we will target art is life. Life is art. What that simply means, I have done the script here already, but we can still beef it up, is Nigeria's visual art outstanding expression. So then you show images of what we saw at Nike's Gallery of Art. These are creative expressions and experiences with the strokes of brushes, oil on canvas, recycled materials. So as you use graphics to show this, okay? As you use graphics to show this, you will be showing the pictures of those artworks, okay? This is an expression of our everyday experience and the choices we make in our lives. We can view our lives as a form of ongoing artistic creation. So we are going to use graphics, very good graphics on Canva to express this. So the second one is we are the change makers. We are the digital young filmmakers. Our mission is clear. Create the right content, use the social media, and create impact. So you show a crowd shot of your peers, okay? You can choose any one you like, but we're going to express this using Canva graphics. Graphics, text graphics. They are beautiful graphics you can use to express this. Then, this is my Lagos experience. This is my Lagos experience. Eko Onigbajeo. I hope I wrote it well. Onigbajeo. Onibaje. So Oniba, there's no G. So Onibajeo. Okay, so you show the images of Lagos and all the sites we visited. Okay? That one, you use graphics and then music. Then the fourth one is, this is Nike Art Gallery. Nike Art Gallery. So we want to talk about the gallery itself. Nike Art Gallery is an art gallery in Lagos, Nigeria, owned by Nike Davis Okundoye. Yeah, Okundoye. The gallery is one of the largest of its kind in West Africa. It boasts a collection of about 8,000 diverse artworks from various Nigerian artists. So we are going to express all these things using graphics. We can use sound, mix with ambience. We can use music, then mix with ambient sound, you know, being in that place. So we'll guide you through all this as you are producing. Then the next one is the National Museum. This is the Nigeria's National Museum. This is the Nigeria's National Museum. Okay? That's going to be the caption. And then experience an unparalleled journey through the diverse cultural landscape of Nigeria. A vast collection history telling a more than 8,000 years history of Nigeria's artifacts like Nok, Bini, Ife, Igbuku, Owonupe. So we saw all those things there at the museum. Ibibio, all other artifacts that we saw at the museum. So we'll be expressing them while we are showing them one after the other. Even if these ones are not there, you didn't capture it, then you put the ones that you captured with their names, okay? So we continue. I witnessed. So if you see yourself, if you took a picture of yourself while you were seeing those things, so you now put, where you are going to put I witnessed, you now show a picture of yourself, an array of fascinating items, such as mask. We saw a lot of mask, right? We saw a lot of textiles. We saw a lot of drums, and then wooden figures spreading around the cultural diversity of Nigeria. then we will end it with, this is a place of history. Okay, a round of applause for yourselves. I hope I've been able to, trigger something in your brain. You are beginning to think of what we are going to write. So what we are going to do now is, while we are thinking about it, we are going to pair you up so that you can do your script and then send it back to us on the platform. We correct and then we schedule you for your editing, okay? So how many of you have CapCut in your phones? CapCut in your phones? Okay, I want to see so that if you need to download CapCut, you download. Do you do editing? What do you use? And InShot. So who else has other editing app apart from CapCut? Do we all have an editing app? If you don't have an editing app in your phone, just raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Hello. Do you have an editing app? Which one do you have? But you didn't raise your hand. I didn't see your hand. Do you have CapCut? Do you have CapCut? I'm asking you. In your phone, you have CapCut too. Okay. So how many of us have Canva? You have all downloaded Canva. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Do you have CapCut or Canva? Canva. Do you have CapCut? Which other editing app do you have? None. So can you download CapCut? Who else doesn't have CapCut, so that we know the people we are guiding through that? Who else doesn't have a CapCut? So I assume that we all have CapCut, and then we can put videos together and text on CapCut? No, right? Good. So we are going to split the class. Where is Mr. Chooks? The person who is going to guide through the editing with CapCut, right? So we are going to work with him so that he will provide the guidance. Okay. Okay, so we are going to group you now. Okay, so we talked about H, I, J. How many person is remaining? Who is out? Person is remaining? Who is out? Okay. So you will join the last group. You join this group. Okay?
So good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'll just slightly do this differently. But before I start, I wanted to just take a moment to, first of all, I hope everyone is doing great. Okay, so I think that one of the critical things to be a successful person is to have what? Discipline. Discipline is very important. You know, the fact that we've come here today and we're learning about content creation, it doesn't start with that. It starts with us showing up to be accountable, respecting the rules, and also, you know, taking small actions. For example, when we are asked, if you're leaving the premises, just let somebody know. Those are small actions, but it shows commitment to a team. You know, so I want to encourage every one of us seated here that we are building you up to be future leaders, but to remember that to be successful, you need to have certain level of discipline, accountability, respecting processes whilst you are here, and hopefully beyond. So, again, I don't want us to come through this again because I'm getting some feedback which I'm not happy about, but I just wanted to remind you all that the building blocks for success takes into account little actions about our characters. All right? So I encourage you, participate in the process. If you have any difficulties, reach out to us, but also recognize that we're a collective, because we're building you up to set up your own businesses, and it is these values that will help you become successful, whether it's in your business, in your personal life, whatever it is. So I encourage you to take on all that we are saying to you very importantly, because we are also watching and seeing where we can go with all of this, and character is very important. I hope I'm clear on that. All right. Okay. So to go further, I'm just going to give you numbers. Take note of your numbers, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. 1. 1. 3. 3.
1, 2,
3.
1.
Is that all? So she is 1. So she's 1. So if you were 1, can you come out this way? How many groups did you say? 1. Did you say 3 groups or 3? It's 10. So I should have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, sorry. I take that back. I thought you were 3 groups. So I'm going to give you 1 to 10. You're actually 10 groups. Sorry, I take that back. Just hold on. So I'm going to just go back to your seats again so that we don't mix it up. 10. Is that not a lot? 3 clusters. 3 persons in line. Yes. Okay, 3 persons. So what should be 10? It's 10 clusters. Wow. Okay, so you're going to be in groups of 3. I thought you were going to be in groups of 10. So we'll go over it again, but we're going to do 1 to 10, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take note of your numbers. 6, 8.
Sorry, Mom.
7, 8.
Let me help you, Mom.
Okay, so 1, no worries, right?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9,
10. 1. Okay, so we're going to break up into 10 groups of 3. So 1 that way. So you should be 3. You should be, actually you should be 4 because you were 1. No. If your number was 1. I hope you all remember your numbers. Your number was 1, 3 of you go that way, so you are in a group. Your number was 2 this way. Your number was 2 this way. 3 this way. No. 3, yeah. Your number was 4.
4.
You just go. 4. Number 5. Number 5.
What number are you, sir?
Number 5. 5. No, somebody's not. You should be 3.
Yes, yes.
Number 5. Okay, go on.
5 here.
Number 6.
6 here. 6.
Just saying it. Number 7.
7. Stand with the tall girl. Stand with the tall girl. Yes, 7.
Where's number 7?
That's number 7. That's number 7.
Okay.
You're number 7, right?
Where are you? You're joining them. Number 8.
Number 8 here. Number 8. Okay, 6. Just move. 6. Move this way. Move. You're 6. I think you're 7. Okay, move. So 8 here. 8 here. 6. 7 here. 8 here.
Number 9.
Nine, just start here.
Yeah, so you're not working with your friends.
9.
Number 9.
10.
Number 10. Fantastic.
10, meet up with the young man there.
Okay, so you all look around, you know your group members. So you're going to work together today for the tasks that have been given to you. Is everybody clear? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Take note of the group. So you're number 1, right?
Ushers, please come and get their names.
Take the names of the 10 groups.
So write group, you write group, this, then write their names. You can start from there.
Okay, so you guys can now take your seat. Please sit together.
No, let's get their names.
Okay. As a group, that's the group that has 4. Yeah, because the last person was 1.
Okay.
Write your group number,
Your group number and your names.
Your group name.
Your group number and your names.
Yeah.
Your group number and your names. Group number, we have it. Group number and your names.
Your group number and your names. Are you done? How are you? So if you're done, give me this.
Go back to your normal seat. Submit your list and go back to your normal seat. Quickly. Submit your list. Go back to
Okay, so just submit the list and then you go back to your seats. Okay, so you can return back to your seats.
All right. It's that time that you always enjoy. It's tea break. All right, let's go for tea break. Tea break is 10 minutes. 10 minutes for tea break, guys. 10 minutes for tea break. I expect you to just stand up. 10 minutes for tea break. And when it's 10 minutes, whether you're done with your tea break or
It's
not,
the
you're back
one
on your
and
seat.
only
We don't have time for tea
DJ
break, right?
Tyrese.
Okay.
You know what? Got something to say. Yeah, Craig David, 7 days. Check it out. Yeah. On my way to see my friends, she lived a couple blocks away from me. As I walked through the subway, must have been about 3:15. In front of me stood a beautiful honey with a beautiful body. She asked me for the time. I said the cost of her name, 6-digit number, and a date with me tomorrow at 9. Did she decline? No. Didn't she mind? I don't think so. Was it for real? Damn sure. What was the deal? A pretty girl is 24, so is she keen? She couldn't wait. Cinnamon queen, let me update. What did she say? She said she loved to rendezvous. She asked me what we were gonna do. Some stop with a bottle of Moet for Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday. I met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday. Nah, waste time, cause I be getting mine, and she was looking fine. Sweet talker, she told me she loved to unfold me all night long. Ooh, I love the way she kicked it, from the front to the back she flipped it. And yeah, hope that you care, cause I'm a man who'll always be there. I'm not a man to play around, baby, cause the one night stand isn't really fair. From the first impression, girl, you don't seem to be like that, cause there's no need to check, for there'll be plenty time for that. From the subway to my home, endless ringing off my phone. When you're feeling all alone, all you gotta do is just call me. Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday. I met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday.
Tea break is over. Tea break is over. Okay, come back into the hall, please. Where are the ushers? Where are the ushers? Clear your desk, 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 clear the desk, clear all the desk, clear the desk, clear the desk. All right. I hope you enjoyed your tea break, right? Fantastic. So, we want to invite. Are we good? Please get seated. Get seated, ladies and gentlemen. We want to invite our next facilitator. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Dr. Charles.
Hi. Good morning. How are you doing today? All right. Today's session is going to be more practical. All right. So you bring out your mobile phones. Hope they are charged. No. All right. So before I proceed, the last class I had, I showed you a course that you needed to do so that can guide you through digital media. Do you remember? Okay. So today I'll give you the link so you can register at the end of the day. But before I proceed, how many of you have Gmail? Gmail. Let me see your hands up. How many of you have Gmail? Do you know Gmail? Google Mail. How many of you have Google Mail? How many of you don't have Gmail? How many of you don't have Gmail? Okay, so it's assumed now that everybody have Gmail. Okay, all right then. So I need you to project this. How many of you have taken online courses before? Any online courses? Have you done any? Which have you done? Coursera? Sorry? Okay, I just want to put the link of the course on the screen, then we can proceed. Okay, the title of the course is Basic Concept of Digital Marketing. Okay? So those that, once you finish this course, you can finish it between 1 week, 2 weeks, but the max you could do is 1 month. So that when you finish, all right, I'll also guide you to proceed to another course at the end of the day. So since everybody have a Gmail address, after I shed light on this course, the next thing we're going to be doing is we'll move straight into social media accounts. You should have it on your... All right. So basically, this is a free digital media course on Alexin. All right? Because Coursera, you need to pay some money at the end of the day, but Alexin is a bit free for you to do the course. I'm going to guide you during that 1 week, 3 weeks, or 1 month. Max, I can guide you is 1 month. If you don't finish the course within 1 month, meaning I'll say you're not serious. So by the end of December, you should be done with this. Then I'll also proceed. You have a certificate, which if you say you want to work, you can use the certificate for your own development at the end of the day, okay? All right, so this also I will paste on the group. So at the end of this course, you'll be able to learn how to evaluate various types of digital marketing, up a bit. Okay, describe search engine optimization, that's SEO, all right? Define digital marketing and how you could benefit from it. Then the next one is difference between inbound marketing and other form of digital marketing. Then step to step, how business to business relate at the end of the day and for you to create a successful campaign. That is the whole essence you're here, all right? Then you should be able to know the importance of digital marketing in business development, okay? So if you go up a bit, I'll post this on the group so you can have the link to the course straight down. No, up. Sorry, okay. There's a link to the course. So it will be there. So the easiest thing for you to do, you can click on it. So we just go there. Click on the link. Take us to browser. Here. Sorry. Can you copy on? So the good thing is that you don't necessarily need to have a laptop. It's a mobile phone. You can be able to go through the course. The time you spend watching a movie, you can do 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, then you're done. You do your evaluation. And is that when you are reading through the courses, you should always have a jotter beside you, have a pen. So you take important notes. Because at the end of each module, they will ask you some questions. You don't want to fail. All right. So this is how it is. So this is Alexin, Basic Concept of Digital Marketing. It's a free course. So you just click on Start. But it's good for you to sign up. All right, there are a lot of adverts, but it's fine. Sign up. So when you go to sign up, up a bit. You'll see Google. So you just use a Google account to sign up. That's better. You can use your Facebook. You can use your LinkedIn. Click on sign up again. Network? Okay. So you could do this on your phone too, straight up now, please. Get your phones. Let's do it. Let's do it for the next 2 minutes before I proceed. Okay. 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 So it's there, just click on it. Then if you have any small challenges, let me know. In the next 2 minutes, we're done, so we can move to something else. So it's better for you to use your Gmail to sign in, all right? So you can always sign in seamlessly next time. It's going to be easy for you. 1, 2. Okay, the first one is Facebook, followed by, I think that's Microsoft, then followed by Gmail, then LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, you can also use that. But I recommend Gmail. All right? Let's see. Let me see what you're doing. Network. Okay, you're close. Okay, somebody's getting it already. Then continue. They will give you a notification that will say continue, then you continue. If I have 15 people in, then we could proceed. Are you there? Okay, you're almost done. Are you there? No, use Gmail to sign up here. Just come, click on here. Okay, basically, let me go back a bit. Before you could use an Android phone perfectly, you need a Gmail address. You know that, right? So now I will assume everybody have a Gmail address. But during your course of registration, some people are having iCloud. Who has iCloud? You. Why should you use iCloud? But you have a Gmail address, right? Okay, that's fine then. Then some people also made mistake with their Gmail addresses, which I don't know how that is possible because some messages return not going through. So let's see. I just need 15 successful sign up, then I proceed. Network. Are you in? Good. 1, 2, 13 more to go. Okay. No, you have Samsung issues already, so to start with. So. All right, because even the Canva app, you need an email so you can be able to manage your subscriptions. Your editing app also, you need a good email so you can be able to manage your subscriptions. All right? So your Gmail is a very powerful tool. So at the end of the class, I also teach you how to do your two-way verification step because your Gmail can make you to recover your mobile phone when it goes missing at the end of the day. You can be able to track it and all that. So Gmail is a very, very powerful tool. Then if we have time on Thursday, I also put it through Google tools that are free to you for you to use at the end of the day. All right, we're good? How many? How many more? How many more? You're in, right? Okay. All right. Are you in? Okay. That's 5, 6, 7. You're in, right? It's going? 8, 9. Working on it, okay. Anybody here? Wait. Why is this tight? What's happening? Network. Do you want to shift to this side? Network is this way. Promise. Are you in? Okay, that's good. Oh, you have it. It's like you have it before. Okay, that's good. Are you in? You're in, okay. You're in, good. What of yours? Let me see. We'll have to change these people. We'll sweep you guys because this place is something else. You have done it. You have classes, okay. That's fine. You're in, okay. So, almost 70%. Okay, let's proceed. Just bring up YouTube. So as part of the social media tools you're going to be need, I will look at 3 to 4. Then I'll give you some assignment at the end of the day that we could proceed. Then I'll do a little bit of design, all right? Then other classes will take it step by step online. Okay, please put youtube.com for me. So how many of you are on YouTube? All of you should be. All of you should be. All of you should be. All right. Can I get a fresh account? Okay. You can use that of the digital media. You have the password. You should have it. So let's sign in a fresh account from the... So basically, I'm going to be showing you how to have a branded YouTube account. All right? Do you require a password to log into YouTube? Do we require a password? No. Are you? We saying yes. How many no? How many no? How many yes? Yes. You need a password to log into YouTube. Okay. No, don't be scared. Do you require a password to log into YouTube? Okay. All right. You can be right and you can also be wrong in a way. So I'll go back a bit. Your Gmail gives you access to your YouTube account. All right? Your Gmail gives you access to your YouTube account, okay? At the end of the day. So that's why I said your Gmail account is a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. So once it's trying to log into the Digital Young Filmmakers YouTube account, so we could see what we have done, then we can now proceed from there. So, over the years, most people make a lot of money, have been making a lot of money from YouTube. Are you aware? Okay, so you want to be one of them? Yes. Do you want to be one of them? Yes. Okay, that's good. All right, so I will give you a few tips on how to have a successful YouTube account. So now, the account you might have might just be a normal YouTube account, which you can use for just your normal daily posting stuff. But if you want to make money from your YouTube account, it has to be a branded YouTube account. All right? So in that case, Google can be able to pay you at the end of the day. But before Google will be able to pay you at the end of the day, you need to have how many subscribers? How many subscribers? Okay, you go clap for yourself. How many watch hour? How many watch hour? 4,000. Okay, it's fine. So meaning, before YouTube can start paying you, you need to have how many subscribers? 1,000. Then 4,000 persons have to watch your YouTube account. 4,000 watch hour. All right. Is that clear? All right. All right, so this is already branded account. So let's go to the settings. Go down a bit, settings. Go down, the settings down. Yeah, that's settings. Okay. Go down a bit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you could see this is the addition you have if you have a branded account. Bills and what? Payment. That's basically one of the differences you're going to have. All right? Okay. So let's go to the China status and features where you have the sizes for banners and all that. Okay. So you can see this account now. What do you notice? Okay, there's a name, there's a banner. Note these things down on your notepad. The first design you see is called a banner. The second one you see is called a logo. Since you are an individual, you can just have a headshot or something in this place here. All right? Then you can also write a bit of yourself on to describe in the YouTube too. So you could go to customize channel. So at the end of the day, I'll give you the notes, so don't worry yourself much. I'll give you the size of the banner, the size of the logo, how the size should look like, what will be the size. So when you go to Canva or any other design tool, you should be able to save accordingly, then move it to this place. Then let's go to customize channel. All right. So you can see the size there. Just go down a bit. Down. You see the size of the logo also. So this where these three parts are very sensitive. The name, go up a bit. Down, sorry. Okay, yeah. The name, if you're using your name, it should be clear. Then you now have option to have an handle, all right? Then description, what to expect in the YouTube channel. Then you can add your language, which is English. Then you now have a customized URL. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Then if 15 persons get it correctly, we'll proceed. I know most of you, when Dr. Yemi was here, asked you to copy your URL. The way you guys copied it was terrible. So the way you wrote it was very, very terrible, so that's fine. So you could just come here and copy and paste or something. So we're going to do that with you now. So yeah, you put your email address. You go down a bit. Then, very important. This is very important. Okay, no flip chart. So now, at the end of each video, or when your video is playing, you can decide to have your own personal watermark. All right? Which is supposed to be saved on PNG file format. Do you know what it's called, PNG format? Okay. It doesn't have a background, yes. That's a layman understanding, which is fine. So you now put it here also, so that when your video is playing, you have that background, you have that logo on it throughout. So that doesn't have to be your name anymore. So many you can just have, we did something with Adeshawa name the last time, okay? Which I took you to name what? Name flex, yes. So you could have name flex to guide you on how to have a basic logo for your names, all right? At the end of the day. So you just come here and save it. So I also go around, if 15 persons achieve this place, they'll just be on the customized channel. Then we could proceed. So bring out your phones and go to your YouTube. Then if you have questions, before you start posting, that's on, you're having practicals tomorrow and next. You're doing your normal shooting. Then before you start posting, if you have questions, then I follow you up. All right? Next is going to be IG. Followed by Facebook page. Followed by X. Followed by TikTok. All right? Should I come? Are you ready? All right. Are you ready? Okay. You're going to go to a fresh Chrome, so it's not cited in any email. So we'll just start from there. So basically, if you have a new phone, you enter youtube.com for an instance. So let's say the possible questions is going to ask you. We all know that you're going to use your Gmail to sign in. All right? Okay. A fresh browser that will not take from there, so we could proceed. You're tired. Okay. So let me see your phones. So while we're waiting for you to come, then I could start doing something. Then if you don't have YouTube at all, I will come to you first, okay? So that will be fast. Anybody without YouTube account, without YouTube on your phone? You just open it. All right. Go to the home. Okay. When you go to your YouTube, just go to home. So when I come, yes, yes. So go to sign in. Okay. So just that we have other emails here. But if you don't have emails here, it's going to ask you to what? You just select the email, but just use another account and let's see. We'll go back again. So it will ask you to put your what? Your email. Yes, then if you don't have Gmail before, you now create a new one. Let me see your YouTube. Okay, this is your profile. Okay. Go to settings. Where is your settings? That question will pop up. Then you have to YouTube already. Okay. Another thing you should note, because of this project, if you have an existing YouTube account to use for other stuff before, you have to open a new one, okay? Because that your YouTube account, you might be doing something else, maybe selling something or something. But if you have not posted at all on the YouTube, we can use it for the sake of this project, all right? That's fine. Okay. You could have multiple YouTube accounts. Same thing, you have multiple Instagram, multiple TikTok accounts, okay? All right. So if you have challenges, I just come to you, so proceed from there. We just have 2 minutes. Can you use the phone they gave to you, please? That's better. Please. All right? Please. You have issues with it? Okay, that's what you're using. Okay. Okay, just come in. Okay, let's check and manage account. No, don't go here. How many Gmail you have? 2. Wow. Okay. I'll go back today. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, you could use the same Gmail to open another YouTube account. It's fine. All right? Let me see. No, this should furnish. Yeah, the problem is that you have not really verified this one. You have to verify it, add all this stuff. Okay? No, this is your settings. Go to your YouTube again. Just close and open again. This iPhone. Close. That's all right, yeah. Okay, so then you don't have to go to them. Switch. I'm doing switch preferred. Just that this your security is much already, so let's go back to them. Let me see if I can bypass it. Let me just show you guys how to do it. Hello. Hi. Hello. Okay. Since most of you have YouTube account before, let me show you how to create another one. All right, that's fine. Okay. Just before that, go to the YouTube account, the one we're using before. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Just a minute, then we move. Password? So let me just show you how to open bring it. Should we be done with this? Okay. All right. So I'm going to be showing you on how to open another YouTube account with your existing YouTube account. Is that fine? Okay, that's good. Because at the end of the day, your description is going to be a bit different. Focus on the project. All right? Okay. So let's go to the menu there. Yeah. Okay. Go to settings. Down, 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 down. Okay. When you come to settings, you scroll down to the last bottom. You see what you see? Create a new channel. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Yeah, create a new channel. So let's say we are creating, just put something on Lagos. Just put a Lagos Expo. I'll come to you. I understand. Okay, you know, we are going through the desktop. That is mobile, so it's a bit different. So just a bit. Okay. I just want to show you something addition, and some people have gotten it already. Come in. Tick on the I understand so we can proceed. Great. Just understand the way first. You could be able to do it yourself, all right? So automatically you have a second YouTube channel. As easy as what? ABC. Okay now. So let's go back to the menu. Okay. Then go to switch. Oh yeah, see, you see the second channel is there. So this is where you find all your second channel. Let's say you have 3 or 4, this is where you find them. All right? So I'll go around now. But while I'm going around, on your YouTube account, you follow this account, so it will be easier for me to track you. Anyone you open, you make sure that you follow this YouTube account. Okay? So I'll go around for like 5 minutes, then we can move to something else. One minute. I'm coming to you soon. Just a minute. Let me just send the link so it will be easier. Then you go. So check the WhatsApp. You also subscribe to that, so I can be able to track you. You can send me messages also from there. It will be easier to know that you needed help. All right, who's having challenge? That's right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Got your name?
Yeah. Thank you.
You have a challenge. Okay, this is your one. Okay, this is your the content. No, it's new one. Okay, yeah. I guess you should focus on putting your name. That's okay. Put your full name. It's a new one. You just put your full name. That's how I identify you, please. Hello? If you're opening a new one, put your full name. That's how we'll be able to identify you. Okay? Then on the description, you now put what you are advocating for. All right? Let me see. You want to open a new one? Let me see. No, it's not sure. You just create just like that. Try to go to switch. How many Gmail do you have? One. Add the email again. You good? Okay. Try as much as possible to put your name, all right, your full name. Then on the username, also put your name too. Huh? Please. Your name, yes. Yeah. This is your handle now. Just put your name too. All right, so they could be able to track what you're doing. Well done. Okay. So if I have 10 sign-ups, then you could. So that the way you are grouped on your assignments, you have somebody that have... Yes, I'm coming. How's it going? Good, okay. So like I said, don't bother yourself too much, but it's good you also get it right. You could decide to change the name or your description later, all right? You can always come back to edit it, all right? So that's not a problem. Just get the process correctly. We're fine, right? Okay. This is a new phone, right? Yes. It's supposed to go to manage. Something is pumping out here. Can you authorize this? Okay, like it's giving you. Have you done it? This is a new account, right? So you have how many accounts? How many? Two now. Okay. Just those that have gotten it will show the other ones, so we can move to the next account. Yes. What is it? The account now, how to create another. This is your account, right? Have you been using it? Yes. How many Gmail do you have? Well done, guys. Do we have to discuss about ethics online? What you should do online and what you should not do? Okay. Let me tell you a story. I see that some of you have a lot of Gmail accounts. That could put you into trouble. All right? That could put you into serious trouble, especially if you stay in Lagos and Abuja. And they stop you on the road and police get to stop the car and say, let's see your phone. If you have too much Gmail address, they regard you as a what? As a what? Huh? Yahoo boy. So please and please, okay? Before you say you're not a Yahoo boy, you could have collected one or two beatings. So please and please, especially if you have Gmails that you don't use for anything, you just open it. Please and please, I use God to beg you, delete them. All right? So basically, you should have a personal Gmail. Then if you have a business, you should have a business Gmail. Or you should have a purpose. But don't go around opening countless of Gmail accounts. Please and please. I beg you in the name of God. Okay? Thank you. So once we have successful sign up year and year, then we could proceed to something else. 1 minute to wrap up.
Do you want to highlight, those videos I said to you, I'm sure you didn't have time to look at it. Do you want to play one or two?
Okay, I wanted to send to them. Put the one out so they can send to them.
Okay, we will follow the day stars. Yes, they can do it in their own time.
I want to put it together by tomorrow and send it to them. So by the time they start posting on Thursday, to give them more guidance.
Okay. Instead of playing it for them.
Let's go to Instagram. Let me see the time. The shorter one.
Which of them? I have so this one. So that you tell me whether that's suitable. This one talks about perfect children. Do you think we should do that? Or
This is better. 7 minutes. Why not play this one? 7 minutes.
we could play this one?
This one. We don't need to finish it.
First time to you?
This one. Sure. I wanted to do Instagram for today too. For the class. Your class. We have 10 minutes. Well done, guys. Okay, I'll be playing a video, just practical steps and examples, just to guide us. Then once the video starts playing, just get your biro, notepad, so you take notes. Please, you take notes. So anything you didn't get today, I'm always here. You can always come to me, okay? All right? At least we are done with t-shirt business. We are done with a lot of businesses, so this is another business entirely. So once the video comes up, it's like 7 minutes or thereabout, but we might not do the total 7 minutes. If you're ready, let me know so they'll dim the light a bit. How many of you know about Facebook page? Facebook page. How many of you have a Facebook page? What are you doing on your Facebook page? Nothing. You just open it for a long time. Why did you open it? You should have an idea why you. Do you have a Facebook page? You selling something on it? What are you selling? Huh? Cloth and shoes. Okay. So the way you open a new YouTube account, that is the same way you open a new Facebook page. Then we'll now look at your Instagram. I know Instagram is a bit easy for.
One of the serious reasons. One of the serious reasons why people struggle on YouTube, they struggle with growth and consistency. One of the serious reasons why people struggle on YouTube, they struggle with growth and consistency is choosing a wrong niche, the channel topic, what your channel is about, the things you discuss on your channel. One of the most important factors that will determine how well you do on YouTube. Today, I will guide you to choosing a profitable YouTube niche or channel topic. But first, let's address some important points. Number one, you must have a niche. You see, if you talk about health today and then business tomorrow and then politics and spirituality and family and parenting and fashion all in one channel, you will struggle. This is because person A might come watching fashion today and then sees a video on parenting tomorrow, and the person might not be interested in that. That might affect your channel growth, your channel views, and your channel subscribers. And apart from that, the algorithm might find it difficult to know what your channel is about, to know where to place your channel and who to promote or
Was it interesting? Educative? All right, that's good. All right, so this gives you a guide around almost everything at the end of the day. So we hope and pray that you will proceed faster and do something very nice for ourselves and for the good of all. So, okay, we will, so now it can tell you where to focus on, correct? In a way. All right, thank you. So we'll proceed to Instagram. Then somebody will come up again for something else, and I will come up again later in the afternoon, after lunch. So let's quickly go to Instagram. Instagram. How many of you have an Instagram account? How many of you don't have an Instagram account? Can I see your hands? Okay. Where's your phones? Do you have internet? You have internet? Okay. Go to Instagram, download the app, then we'll proceed from there. Okay, listen very carefully. I know you know about Instagram, okay? But the basic thing is for you to be able to link your Instagram to your Facebook page at the end of the day. You might have a personal Instagram account, and you also have a professional Instagram account, all right? So those are the two different, the same way we did for YouTube too. So Instagram that you promote most times, all right, is called what? Professional. Then the other one is just for personal account. So you can also log into the Instagram with those same details. And let's see. So let's say you don't have an Instagram account before, but you have a Facebook account. So, because same person have Instagram and also have Facebook, so you can use your Facebook account to log into your Instagram account. So, if you're already logged in your Facebook account, you just click on login with what? Facebook, then you're in. Okay? But now, we're just going to try, go to sign up, and let us see how it's going to be, but we already signed up already. I don't think anything will be much difficult here, so we just try to sign in. Just go back there, we'll sign in. Are you there? Row 1, row 2, row 3. Row 3 is always quiet. I don't know. Maybe we'll switch. We'll switch. Okay, I will just play a video. I think just learning with video is much easier, so we could proceed. Then while the video is going on, I will go to see those that don't have Instagram accounts, then we okay. It's too long. Check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. Your phone on the table, so let me see what you have. Where's the phone? Where's the Samsung? Why? I will attend to you if you have a Samsung. I can't do two jobs at the same time. Huh?
No, but we're trying to explain to you.
Every
time we try to create Instagram, they just disable the account.
Disable the account. Have we done Yahoo before? That one is a special case. All right, let's listen to this and watch carefully.
Instagram and want to learn what it's all about? We're here to help. I'm Jessica from techbloomers.com, and this video will be our beginner's guide to Instagram, where I'll teach you all the basics of using the app. Now let's get started. If you haven't downloaded Instagram yet, check out our video on how to install the app on your smartphone. We'll have it linked in the description box below. Once you have the Instagram app set up and have created your account, this is what the main homepage looks like. At the top, you'll see Instagram stories from people you follow. You can tap someone's profile icon in this menu to watch their story. Stories are temporary posts that disappear after 24 hours, so they're a great way to share what you're up to in the moment. As you scroll the main portion of the feed, you'll see feed posts from accounts you follow, sponsored posts, and suggested posts that Instagram thinks you'll like. If you only want to see posts from people you follow, tap Instagram at the top and select following. You can also add your friends to favorites and then look at a feed of just your favorites. Check out our video on the favorites and following feeds to learn more. If you see a post you like, you can tap the heart icon to like it. Tap the message bubble icon to get to the comment section. Here you can read other people's comments and add a comment of your own if you want to. Tap the paper airplane button to share a post. You can tap the name of one of your friends to share it in a direct message to them, or use the options at the bottom of the menu to share the post to your story, copy a link, or share it to another social media app. If you tap the magnifying glass in the menu at the bottom, you'll be taken to the Instagram Explore page. Here you'll see featured posts and reels Instagram thinks you'll like based on your activity on Instagram. The more you use the app, the better tailored the Explore page will be to your personal taste. In the search bar at the top, you can search for a topic you want to see posts about, or type in the name of someone you want to follow. If you search for a user, you can tap their name to go to their profile and check out their posts. Tap follow to follow them and see their posts and stories in your home feed. To share a post on Instagram, tap the plus sign in the menu at the bottom. Then you can choose the type of post you want to share. A regular feed post is the default post option. Select a photo or video you want to post, or tap the carousel icon to get the option to share multiple images in one post. Then you can edit your image with filters and make adjustments like brightness, saturation, and more. When you're finished editing, you can add a caption for your post. You can include hashtags or mention a friend in your caption if you like. You can also take the location where your image was taken and even add music to your post. When you're ready to post it, tap Share in the top right corner. While you may see reels from people you follow in your main feed, they'll be mixed in amongst feed posts. To see a feed of only reels, go to the Reels tab. Reels are short-form vertical videos that are similar to TikTok or YouTube Shorts. If you want to post a reel, tap the plus sign at the bottom and select Reel in the menu. Check out our full guide on how to use Instagram Reels to learn how to make Reels videos.
All right, thank you very much. Put your hands together for yourselves. All right, because of time, I'll also take a short video on Facebook page, okay? So we can walk between Instagram and Facebook simultaneously at the same time. Is that fine? All right. Then in the afternoon, we'll continue with after lunch, continue with the practicals, okay? All right. A video on just a minute, so it's not going to take a bit of time. So the last time I had a class, I mentioned about the different kind of postings and the sizes, you remember, which I drew on the flip chart. Do you remember? Do I have to do it again? Okay, that's fine. Then, like I said, your username should be like almost your name. Please and please. Have you corrected your own? Do you still have Chinese on your profile? It's still there? Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, okay.
Person. Rather than adding you as a friend, Facebook users can choose to become a fan of your page by liking it. On your Facebook homepage, click the plus icon next to your name here. Click on Page. Type your page name here.
through here. Suggestions will be made as you type. Write a page description here if you wish. Click Create Page here to create it. Now you'll be able to add a profile image and a cover photo by either clicking here or dragging and dropping onto the web browser. Click Save here to save any changes. You'll now be able to create posts, add photos, and add buttons enabling people to take action on your page. People will be able to search for your page and like it to follow it.
Thank you. All right. Just play a bit. Let me just tell you where to pause. Play this video that I just finished. That's the place I asked you to pause. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is fine, this is fine. Okay. No, we need the light, it's fine. Okay. You could pause before you. Come back here. This frame, yes. Now go a bit. Okay. You can see where to create the page, right? Yeah, I need here. That's fine. Pause here. Okay. All right. So you can see what you have on the YouTube. That you need a profile picture for your page, correct? Then you also need a banner. All right. So basically, what you use on your YouTube, you also use on your what? On your what? Facebook page. All right. So since it's an individual stuff, we recommend a headshot that will show you. All right. Yeah. This place for the logo. Then you put what? A banner. So if you are doing health advocacy, you can put something on health advocacy. If you are doing digital stuff or upcoming, so anything you want to put, but that's why you're going back to what? Canvas to design something nice, yeah? At the end of the day. So any questions so far? Questions? So we're all good for now. How many %? I know some people are tired, but you said? Speak up. Don't mind. Don't be scared, please. Yeah, what? Okay. So we're left with what? Twitter, TikTok, and what? LinkedIn. All right? Then we'll be done. So we just take like 3-5 minutes. I'll go around to see what you have. All right? Then we'll move. Then if you have any challenges, you could go. Okay, one more thing. You have Facebook app, right? You have Facebook app on your phone. So download what? Facebook Business now. Go to Google. Play Store, Google Play Store. Then you download Facebook Business. Help me and show Facebook Business. Just the logo or something, how it looks like. Facebook Business. Mr. Paul, I need your assistant and one other person. So it will be first. So go through to see what they have. Facebook Business. So they make sure that you have downloaded it. No, I'm coming. I'll show you. Yeah, we can do that one later. Facebook Business. Sorry. Okay. Okay, they have changed it to Meta. Okay. It's now called Meta Business Suite. Meta Business Suite. Meta Business Suite. Okay, that's it. Yes. So you download Meta Business Suite. All right? On your Play Store, download Meta Business Suite. Yes, it's downloading. Thank you. Are you downloading it? No, leave this one first. Go to Meta Business Suite. Please. Meta Business Suite. So this Meta Business Suite control your what? Your Facebook page. All right? Do you have it? Huh? Okay. Yeah.
You see an icon that looks.
Yeah, it's downloading. Okay. Are you downloading it? Huh? Okay, fine. That's fine. Are you downloading it? Meta Business Suite. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is it then. Okay, this is your page. Okay. I forgot that I had the media guy from. Let me see yours. Oh. iCloud. Yes. Yes, you can. Why not? All right. Also note that the web version and the mobile versions are a bit of same thing, but a bit of different here. So just note it's the same thing you're using, okay? But I'm just trying to focus on the mobile because you are meant to be using the mobile. I want like 3 downloads here, 3 downloads here, 3 downloads here that we can move. Is it downloading? It's pending. Oh, it's installing then. Are you done? Okay, good. Okay. No, you're downloading money points now. Download it. Let me. Okay, it's downloading. All right. Since the internet is slow and you're all downloading it, so I will. You're done. Okay. You're done. Okay. I just want to do 2. Okay. You sign in your Facebook. Okay, download it. Okay. I sign in your Facebook. Are we signing? I just want to show you where you could open a new Facebook page. That's the essence of that. All right, it's fine. In the afternoon, after lunch, when we'll see, we're going to complete the Facebook. Then we'll proceed with TikTok and X. Get set up. Already have an account. Your main Facebook account. All right, don't get it mixed up. You're using your main Facebook account to log into the what? The Meta Business Suite. Yes. So when you're now logged in, it will show you where to create a new page. I'm coming to you. Don't worry, I'll come. You guys all did great. So in the afternoon when we meet, we'll complete this phase, then we'll now proceed. All right? I just have 2 minutes. Yeah, continue. Great. That's the idea. Name, you can say name, give it your name. Give it your name, it doesn't matter because you're using it for the essence of the project. Yes, your full name, yes. Yes, it's fine. Okay. These are your pages. You can use one and change the name if you want. I will try to go to settings. Okay, you're already connected to. There's privacy. Where's privacy? Create password. No. And that's where you create by. Alternative, just create a new one. Okay. This is your account. You need to disconnect plenty of things. I'll do it for you. What is that? Huh?
She's the one talking.
Okay. All right. So we continue in the afternoon with the other accounts, okay? So thank you very much for your time. Let me not bore you too much. So another instructor will come up. All right? Put your hands together for yourself.
Hello. Did you learn something? Did you learn something? Did you learn something about YouTube? I know a lot of us have been doing stuff on YouTube, right? But did you learn something new? So if you have to drop something on YouTube, you're going to be doing it differently. Agreed? Right? Then you learned something about Instagram. Did you learn something new? Would someone want to tell me something new you learned? Anybody? Wow. Something new. Okay, that means everything you saw, you've always known them. Wow. That's great. So nobody learned something new from what you saw on the screen and what Dr. Charles taught you. Okay, what? Okay, now we'll be going into some practical work. And that practical work, when Mrs. IJ, Mrs. Ijoma Stella